Hi, John. How are you today?
Hi, Emma. I'm good, thanks. How about you?
I'm great. I was just thinking about something funny that happened last week.
Oh? Tell me.
My young cousin was talking about her friends. She used some words I didn't know at first.
Oh, I know that feeling. Like what?
She said someone ghosted her and that she saw some red flags. I had to ask her what they meant.
Yes, the same thing happened to me. My nephew was talking about sending DMs. I felt so old.
Right? These new words are everywhere now, especially with phones and online friends.
Yes, it's hard to keep up. But these words are very common now, aren't they?
They are, and I think many of our listeners might hear them too, and maybe they don't know what they mean.
That's a good point, Emma. They are important for understanding conversations today.
So today, we want to help you understand these new modern words. Words like ghosting, red flags, and DMs.
Yes, they are part of daily English now, especially with social media and talking online.
Welcome, everyone, to the English Speaking School podcast. I'm Emma.
And I'm John. We're very happy you're here to learn with us.
Today, we're talking about modern English vocabulary, words you hear when people talk about dating or online communication.
Yes, it's a very fun and important topic. Thanks for that great introduction, Emma.
You're welcome, John. It's always great to start our show.
And before we dive into these interesting words, we have a small request for you, our listeners.
Yes, if you like our podcast, please tell your friends, and please subscribe.
That's right. Subscribing helps our podcast grow. It helps more people find us and learn English.
And please like our episodes. A like is a small click, but it means a lot to us.
Yes, please subscribe, like, and share our podcast. It really helps us a lot. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. So, John, back to our topic for today, these new words.
Right. We're talking about words like ghosting and red flags. Why is it good for our listeners to know these words?
Well, first, these words are very common now. You hear them a lot in movies, on social media, or just when friends talk.
That's true. If you want to understand everyday English, you need to know these words, especially if you talk to younger people.
Exactly. It helps you understand them better. And also, it helps you understand internet culture. Many words come from online talking.
And for our listeners, learning these words helps you join conversations. You can understand what people mean and use the words yourself.
Yes, it makes your English sound more natural and modern. You won't feel lost when you hear them.
Exactly. I actually remember a friend telling me about a time. Someone they were talking to just stopped replying. No more messages, no calls.
That happens so often now, and it can feel very confusing.
Yes, my friend was so confused. She kept asking, "What happened? Why aren't they talking to me anymore?"
Right, and if she knew the word ghosting, she might understand it better. It gives a name to that situation.
Yes, exactly. Knowing the word helps you understand what's happening. Even if it's not a nice thing, you know what it is.
It helps you feel less lost. You can say, "Oh, I think I was ghosted," instead of just feeling confused and sad.
Exactly. And we want to help you practice using these words. So let's try our first little activity today.
Great idea, John. What are we going to do?
Well, we're going to give you a very short story, and we want you to guess which word we are talking about.
Oh, like a listening game. I like that.
Yes, and our first word is ghosting. We just talked about it.
Okay, I'm ready. Listeners, are you ready?
Here's the story. Imagine you send a message to someone. You ask, "Do you want to get coffee?"
And then?
You wait and wait. No reply. For days, maybe weeks. They don't answer your calls either.
So what happened to you in this story?
You were...
Ghosted.
That's right. You were ghosted. It means someone stops all communication without saying why.
That was a good one, John. I think our listeners understood that well.
I hope so. It's a very common situation today. Now, let's try a second activity. A little different.
Oh, tell me, what's the new challenge?
This time, we're going to talk about red flags. Remember we mentioned that word earlier?
Yes, I remember. It's like a warning sign, right?
Exactly. So for this activity, I'll tell a short situation. And you, our listeners, tell us if you see any red flags.
Ah, so it's not guessing the word. It's finding the red flag in the story. I like that. It helps us practice finding these signs.
Yes, it's more about identifying the situation where a red flag appears. Are you ready for the first one?
I'm ready, John, and I hope our listeners are ready too.
Great. But Emma, I was just thinking, maybe some listeners feel a little shy.
Shy about what, John?
Maybe they feel shy to use these new words, or maybe they are shy to talk about these topics with friends.
Yes, that's a good point. Learning new words can sometimes feel a bit scary.
Exactly. What can they do if they feel a little nervous or not sure how to use them?
That's a great question. My advice is to start small. You don't have to use them in a big conversation right away.
Oh, that's smart. Like what, for example?
You can try to use them when you are just thinking to yourself, or write them down in a notebook.
Yes, practice in your head first, or even with a close friend who is also learning English.
Yes, perfect. And remember, it's okay to make mistakes. We all make mistakes when we learn new things.
That's very true. The most important thing is to try. And with words like ghosting or red flags, you'll hear them a lot, so you'll have many chances to practice.
Exactly. Just listen for them, think about them, and then slowly try to use them.
Great advice, Emma. Don't be shy, listeners. Start with listening and thinking. Great advice, Emma. Don't be shy, listeners. Start with listening and thinking.
Exactly. And now that we've talked about not being shy, how about we try using these words together?
Oh, that's a great idea, Emma. Let's do a little role play for our listeners.
Yes, we can show them how to use a word like red flag in a real conversation.
Perfect. So, in this small story, I'll be your friend, and you can tell me about something that happened.
Okay, I can do that. I'm ready.
All right, here we go. So, Emma, how was your weekend? Did you meet that new friend?
Oh, John, it was a bit strange. We planned to meet for coffee on Saturday.
And did you?
Well, I waited for 30 minutes. They didn't come, and they didn't send a message.
Oh, no. That's not nice.
Yes, and then today they sent a message saying, "Sorry, I was busy. Want to meet tomorrow?"
Emma, I think that's a bit of a red flag.
A red flag? Why do you say that?
Because they didn't tell you they couldn't come, and they didn't say sorry until much later. It shows they might not respect your time.
Ah, I see. So if someone doesn't respect my time or doesn't communicate well, that's a red flag.
Exactly. It's a clear warning sign that something might not be right.
Yes, thank you for that, John. That was a good example of a red flag.
You're welcome. We chose that situation because it's very common. Many people have this happen to them.
Right. And it helps to see that a red flag is not always a big, scary thing. It can be small actions.
Exactly. We said they didn't tell you they couldn't come. This is important. Good communication is key.
And they didn't say sorry until much later. That shows a lack of care, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. So for our listeners, the takeaway here is to look for these small signs. If someone often doesn't communicate well or doesn't respect your time, that's a red flag.
It means be careful. Think about if this person is good for you. It's a signal to pay attention.
Yes, it helps you protect yourself, so you can see problems early.
Yes, exactly. So red flags are really helpful in life. And you know, John, we've talked about many interesting words today.
We have ghosting, red flags, and DMs. It's been a busy show.
It has. Before we finish, I have one last quick tip for our listeners.
Oh, I love a good tip. What is it, Emma?
My tip is try to listen to English every single day, even for just 5 minutes.
That's a fantastic tip. Why do you say that?
Because when you listen every day, even for a short time, your ears get used to the sound of English, and you'll hear new words, like the ones we talked about today.
Yes, and you don't need a long time. 5 minutes of a podcast, a song, or a short video. It really helps.
Exactly. Make it a small habit. You'll learn so much.
That's a perfect way to end, Emma. And it also helps with new words like the ones we talked about today.
Exactly. So today, we learned about words like ghosting and red flags and DMs.
Yes, knowing these words helps you understand modern English. It helps you feel more confident when you listen to people talk.
And it helps you understand warning signs, like red flags, so you can be careful.
That's right. Thank you so much for joining us today, everyone.
We hope you learned a lot and feel more ready to use these words.
Keep practicing your English every day, even for just a few minutes.
Yes, keep learning and keep listening. We'll be back soon with more English tips.
Bye for now.
See you next time.